It's a tough time to be a lawyer. Court cases in Ohio are at a 27-year low. Attorneys across the state are struggling amid fewer divorce, criminal, civil, and appeals cases and competing over a shrinking pool of clients. On the Business Courier front page centerpiece this week, cold cases. It's very much a buyer's market when it comes to legal clients. In these days, business clients treat legal fees as any other expense, with large and small companies asking for and receiving discounts on legal fees. One local attorney says lawyers who understand their clients' businesses and partner with them are more likely to succeed.
Firms that can come up with creative strategies, new ways to look at things, new ways to deliver value to your clients, and frankly, go out there and partner with your clients and make sure that their needs are met, are going to be the ones that survive. You have to be technologically adept, you have to be creative, and you have to realize that sometimes it's not about you. You know, it may not be as profitable as it was, but you know what, you can still make a very good living.
Experts we talked with said only the very biggest disputes now go to trial because it's just become too expensive to try cases. U.S. Bank Business Watch producer Kelly Leon is with Business Courier editor Rob Dahlmeyer in the studio with more on why that's the case. Kelly and Rob.
Thanks, Peg. Thanks for being here, Rob.
Yeah, thank you.
So why is it so expensive? What is driving up these costs?
Well, costs have been rising steadily forever, but what is happening now because of computers and the internet is that when you do put a case together, there is so much more information and data that has to be gone through to prepare for trials, to get cases together. And so because of that, it's just one more reason to not try to do it at all. As you know, as Peg mentioned, a lot of these companies with these law firms are dealing with right now is companies saying, look, we're not going to just write you a blank check to handle this for us. They want to know who's doing what. Are the top lawyers on it? Are the young lawyers on it? And it's the recession basically is getting everybody staring at this.
So unless you know you can win, it's cheaper to settle.
Yeah, almost always settling is what happens. I mean, if you talk to a lot of lawyers, they haven't been in a trial in years. That's not what they're doing anymore. What they're doing is trying to get documentation together to settle cases. Everybody wants to settle. Nobody wants to go through trials.
Yeah.
Companies are much more serious about saving money in this part of their business.
And what about the role of arbitration in this as opposed to going to trial?
Well, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Arbitration's cheaper. It's riskier. You're rolling the dice a bit because you do lose a little bit of control when somebody else is sort of helping set the tone. But yes, arbitration is absolutely a much cheaper way to go.
And then what do you say to all these new lawyers and young people in law school or older people in law school coming out? This environment does not bode well for them.
More lawyers graduated last year than we've seen in forever, and there's not as many jobs. One of the reasons law schools are seeing more students, again, the recession, there weren't any jobs. A lot of people went back to law school. No jobs for the lawyers now. It's a tough time to be a lawyer, as Mr. Burke said on the video there. Good lawyers are still doing very well, but it's just not what it was.
Great article. Be sure to read it.